top individuals if they wanted to, because they literally put everything everywhere. Sort of sensitizing, monitoring, doing everything. They're watching at all times. And censoring, keep in mind, that's where the censoring, that when everything, your amendments, your speech, everything, it's going to have to be filtered to their way of teaching whether you like it. So either you're going to be part of it or you're not. Oh, so you're not going to be part of it. Just keep in mind, this and this and this is going to be removed from you. So what are you going to do?
That's the controlling oligarchy. Listen, the controlling oligarchy is getting $2 trillion a year off of our backs, we the people, we the hosts. They are the parasites sucking the blood from the system like vampires. We need to redirect the flow of this borrowing and spending back to we the people directly. If that means liberty checks, let it be. But this government, you can't trust it. You have to go to Open Secrets and see who your congressional and your senatorial representative is taking money from. That is their paymasters. They are bought and sold whores. You have to be politically aware. The primary is March 17th. Everyone in this room has to be a registered voter. You need to find out who you're voting for and who they're taking money from. Okay, I'm a positive optimist. I'm trying to come up with creative solutions here. If anybody thinks I'm correct, put a 1 in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Put a 1. 1. 1. 1. And that's all I'm saying. Now is all important. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with me. You should know who your what the sponsored logos are on that jacket of that person you're representing, or who's representing you and that you're paying for. They're borrowing and spending for you. They took you from $100,000 to $400,000 in debt. It's not going away, ladies and gentlemen. You have to be fiscally conservative and financially aware of the situation. This is all dealt with in dollars. We can talk all day long, but the numbers aren't changing. You have to be aware of who you're voting for and who their sponsored companies are behind that person. Go to Open Secrets and look up your congressional representative. Does everybody here know what district they live in? Who's your congressional representative? For federal Congress, go to Open Secrets right now, type their name in, post it to X, post your X handle, follow me on X. We have to get organized and be smarter. I thought yesterday, do you realize that if we go into hyperinflation and there's mass starvation and there's no food coming into the country and we're not making our own food, and nobody has any income anymore, do you realize that communication will become a priority? No one will be allowed to speak unless you're begging. Only way you can come on here is you have to convince people why other people need to send you money because you're starving and your children are starving and you're going to die unless you come on the internet and beg for money. That's how bad things could get, meaning that we have to prioritize our communication. So if anything is be intelligent, but be politically active, be socially active. That is how real change will happen. You have to create real networks. You have to become a node. You're a communication information warrior and a subject matter expertise. That's what will happen in the future economy, where things will get so bad there will be breadlines and there will be tens of millions of Americans in the street because BlackRock owns all the houses and they're not renting them to you. You never know how crazy things can get, based on the way that the game is played. This is all game theory, ladies and gentlemen. You've all been coming to this app to participate in a game theory, a scientific experiment. What kind of catalyst are you? What kind of properties do you have? What have you been bringing to the table, and what are you taking away? What are you transmitting? What kind of message are you communicating? This is awareness, ladies and gentlemen. It all deals with communication.
Let me tell you one thing. First of all, if it goes to voting and knowing where the hell did it fucking get us, look us on top. Where did it get us? So I think we've been voting for fucking years and going to this in Congress and all this shit. At the end of the day, they're all over. So even though you take out, you're definitely going to need some backup plan to literally, and I know it's a solution, but you're going to, like when you go for pushback, when you're trying to get rid of these, you're going to have major pushback. And you're going to need a whole fucking group and army to figure that shit out because they're all over. And what good did it get us? Look what we have fucking running this whole United States. Oh yeah, the voting did very good. Where the fuck did it get? Look how the shit, more disaster than it is, and he's basically destroying from the inside. We got invaded by people in here. The thing is, and you thinking by